Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. I added some paper to my journal, but the botanical journal. I have some, little things to fix here and there, but this is the paper that I added. Ooh. Don't want to... I just added it, so that's why the ink is still pretty wet. Ruined that, didn't I? That's all right. We'll cover it up. So this is dyed paper. I only dyed one side, so the other side is white, which is fine because I wanted some areas that I could add color and pockets and things like that too. So, and you've seen me add the washi tape strips. So, and this center here was, I don't know, it's quite in the center, maybe open so that I could put a tag or envelope in there. And I still have to go through and fix where it didn't adhere all the way, but I did every other page a botanical and a writ dyed paper, and then this is the paper that I am going to cover the front and back with. That's the back. This is the front cover, or front inside, and then this is the cover for the outside. So I'm going to do that now. How is everybody today? I know in my last video I had said that I was doing the it was gonna air on a Monday with my little, or whatever it was. I made a mistake. I wasn't paying attention when I was downloading the video and stuff, and I did it for Saturday instead of Monday, so for a little bit the videos are behind, which is fine. It's just an extra video. I feel like I owe you guys videos anyway because of missing so many. I really love this paper. It's very pretty. I will probably put lace on this. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to get it as close to that edge as I can because I can't cut a straight line to save my life. I'm over here just putting glue, using my glue stick to put this down on here. Making sure I'm putting plenty of glue because I do not want it to come up. And then this is the back. So this will go this way. Not really making sure it's straight at the top or even with the top and bottom. I just want to make sure it is even with the black here. I like this with the black. It's very pretty. I think so. Okay. And I'm going to have to trim this because I can't put the other on. Let's try these scissors because I would love to put it on and then trim it all at once, but I can't do that because then I won't know where to cut because I can't see through paper. I wish we could, but we can't. I hope everybody is enjoying their Labor Day weekend. We were in the middle of watching some of our favorite teams, college football teams last night, or yesterday, and our internet went out. My husband wasn't a happy camper. I told him, I said, there's no reason getting mad. There's nothing you can do about it, you know. So he got the games on his phone, so that made him happy. Oops, just threw stuff on the floor. But I told him, I said, it is what it is. I mean, you know, not much you can do. I love watching football too. We have our favorite team is Michigan Wolverines. And, but we also have a nephew that coaches, I'm sure I've said this before, coaches for Memphis Tigers. And we have family members that are huge fans of Ohio State. But our nephew also played. He went to college at Toledo. So we root for them too, still. That's the back, that's the front. So let's put these on there. I don't think I cut these so that they would go all the way to the... This is pretty simple. I'm sure everybody's done this before, but I was sitting in my craft room and thought I would just craft and chat. But I can go in and... Okay, this is the front. So let's do this the other way. Let's do it. This is the front, correct? Yep. Okay, so let's put these as close to there as possible. Burnish it down. We're going to a cookout today at our son-in-law and daughter's cookout pool party. I will not be swimming. It's a little chilly for me to swim. It's only going to be 74. So I'm sure the only people getting in the pool will be the children, which is fine. It's okay for kids to love to swim. Let's do this. Maybe I can get it a little better this way. But my husband had to go into work for a few hours this morning. So I thought I would play in my craft room before I had to start getting ready. I thought I would turn on my camera. I need to do that every time I come in my craft room. I would have videos for days in here as often as I can be. Okay, there's that. Okay, that's sticking up a little bit. Let's see if we can trim that. I don't know if I'll be able to get that side, but I can definitely trim this side. Oh, if I could quit shaking. So I am filming this on a Sunday. You guys will see this on Wednesday, I believe, so you're all Labor Day, it will be over. We usually go to a family reunion on today from my dad's side of the family, but the problem is they don't get there till late, and it's like a 2.5 hour drive for me. They get there and they like to stay till the evening because it's a Ring of Fire thing, and it's just really a long drive for my husband and I, so we like to get there early and leave early, even before the Ring of Fire, because we have such a long drive. But we can't seem to get the other side of the family to understand that, so they still come about 4 or 5. Well, by that time, you know, we wouldn't get home until pretty late, so and after being there for 5 hours already, we're ready to come home. So I can't recommend these glue erasers enough. Yeah, they are awesome. And they get the glue off where you don't want that. So it's turning out pretty cool. I'm happy with it so far. Except for that right there. Not happy that I did that, but that's okay. So let's go in here with our small tip glue bottle. That's pretty down. That one is. This one is not, however. Put some glue in there. Because we don't want it to come out. I put these down with wet glue, but I was afraid to use too much and have it, you know, spill out onto the pages. So this is, I did it like this so that it would not, because I wanted to get them all down before, oops, then I did go and get it on the pages. But when you can wipe it up right away, it's much easier. And if you don't press as hard as I did, you got your you can get it with the glue eraser. If you don't press too hard with the glue eraser, it's much easier to get it up. So makes it nice. And I don't use as much glue as some people do. I just don't want to waste the glue, for one. I mean, enough glue's enough glue. So I don't see why the extra glue, it doesn't make sense to me. Those pages seem to have enough glue on them. It's these that I didn't get enough glue on, and I think that's okay. So now that that's done, I want to use these as some belly bands in here. So I want to get some of them cut down for belly bands. So that would have to go there. I'm sorry if I put my head in you or near you or bumped the camera with my head. That might have to come down a little bit further, but let's do one that way and one that way. Don't need more than 2, I don't think, because the journal doesn't have a, so those can be set aside. And this one I want to use, and this one I want to use as a little tuck. So I think that would be really cute there as a little tuck. Let's finish getting this off here. and this is how I normally do journals, is I decide how I want things, and then let's use this one for a tuck back here. And then I put them all aside. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm losing my voice, but I usually get everything together that I make as much stuff as I possibly can for the journal. And then I put it to the side. And then I put the journal together, start to finish. Just because I think this is really pretty. I might make a side tuck or even put it, well, not long enough for that. But this might be. See, that might be good for these pages. You know, no matter how I put that in there, it looks like it's upside down at some point. Oh, it is, because look. One goes that way and one goes that way. So let's just put them there. Okay, these are extra. Oh, that didn't get glued down all the way. Let's do some more surgery here. So I'm just kind of, you know, fiddling around today in the craft room. Not doing a whole lot, just working. I would like to, wonder why that is not. Might have to put one of our tucks there. All right, let me put these in my bag, stuff that it goes in. Let's put this in here because I want to cut out some, oops. This is all the stuff for my journal. I want to cut out some of these things because I want to use them for, this is the size of my paper, so I want to cut out some of this stuff like this and maybe this. These I want to use for my backs of my tags so that they match. But these, like this and that, I kind of want to cut out for pockets on some of the, and I want to go through my pockets and see if, now I should make this a little sturdy. I think it'll be okay because it's not like we're going to be ripping in and out of stuff. I also have these. That'll make a pretty pocket. Oh, it's the same one, only a little different. Over a little further. So yeah, those will make pretty pockets. And these are going to be on pages that are on the plainer paper, because I don't want these to be on the pages that have oh, what do you say, on the pages with the other botanicals, because I think that would be too much. It would just look, I think, too cluttered for me. Too busy, I guess is what I want to say. And I will ink around these. I will use probably a pink to ink around these. I don't know if a pink will cover any of the black or green that but this is, like, that will be a pretty pocket. Let's cut this one out for a pocket on the other side. I hope this isn't boring. for any of you. This is just a craft and chat. I thought I'd go on here and show you some of my processes, my thinking process on how to put a journal together. And it's different pretty much every time. I just, whatever I think about while I'm working on that journal. Journals that are not grungy are sometimes a little bit harder for me to do thinking wise. And I don't know why, because grungy is new to me. I'm going to keep these scraps, obviously. But I threw that on the floor too. But okay, I would like this as a pocket. And I don't know why, because I don't have a problem making pretty stuff. I mean, for some reason I just like the grungy, and to me it's, we're just going to cut that out and then go back through. Sometimes it's just easier because they hide mistakes better. The grungy journals hide mistakes better than the pretty botanical, and you know, I mean, I will be putting some lace and stuff like that in here, but I also do that with my grungy journals too. So I don't know why they just intimidate me a little bit. I was watching Susan last night on I Totally Love It. She was doing a live with her jelly plate, and I need to get my jelly plate out more because I love the prints that they make. This should have probably been backed if I'm getting all these little things out here, but I think it would be prettier with them, because to me these remind me of daisies. I don't know if they are, but I love daisies and tulips. Tina is probably yelling at me. I told you I would fussy cut for you when she was here, because she knows I don't like to do this. However, when she was here, I didn't know I would be doing this botanical journal. She was here last weekend. Not Labor Day weekend, but the weekend before. And she kept bugging me, let me cut something out for you. And I didn't have anything for her to cut out for me. And that's what happens when you... Okay, there's 3 pretty pockets. Let me see if I can... find something else real quick. I mean, I don't want to look for a long time, but... And I don't want the same, you know... ones over and over, but all right, that'll have to wait because I don't think I have anything else at this time. Well, I did cut some of these out, so I could probably use them. I just don't know where I put them. Let me see here. I might have them here. Let's see. There might... Oh, that would make a pretty pocket. Oh, here they are. I got these for pockets also. Let's cut this out. I like this. This is one that I used the matte medium on. to, it was on a magazine, and I used it to put matte medium on to make it not glossy. I know it has a little bit of gloss, but not like it would have if it comes straight out of a magazine. So, very happy with the way these turned out. I have no idea how long I've been on here, but this is really pretty too. That would make a pretty belly band. Let's try that. Don't know if we'll use one of the other ones. We'll use this in place of one of the other ones, but we'll... Then I will use one of the other ones in something else. But this is often what happens with my creative process, is I see something and I always make more than what I need because I don't, that's the way it goes. And then I probably should have backed these, but I might back these with something pretty, because this one's a little, maybe I can back it with some pretty paper and then do a kiss cut. With a light pink or something like that, or a light yellow to bring out the center. Oh, that would be pretty. Those finishing details like that I do while I'm putting the journal together. Because it depends on where in the journal I'm putting it. This is more of a kiss cut also, but that's all right. Gonna go ahead and do this here. Okay. Let me get my journal back out because I would really like to make that a journaling card, and I could. So let's straighten this up and we'll make this a journaling card. That's pretty good. So we'll have to back that when we back the tags. Let's make that a journaling card too. That one needs to be straightened up. Okay. So I think I took up enough of your time for one day. So let's put out, I will get these all backed, and maybe the next journal we will be putting this stuff together. This is really pretty. Maybe this is what I'll put in the center here, because I really want this in here. You know, this one here, I really would like to open it and put it one on each side. I might do that. Cover the inside with something. You know what? I think we're going to do that. Let's do that real quick. So let's put it on each side. Hopefully I can get it lined up correctly. Okay. Let's put it on here. I guess it doesn't matter if it's lined up correctly, I mean, it's a junk journal. Come on, go down a little bit. Let's see. Yeah. See, my process is ever evolving and it's never the same for any journal. However, I do really like to put stuff, you know, put the journal together like this and then add the all-important details. Go through and fill up the all-important details, like adding the pockets and, you know, ooh, all of that stuff. Yeah, that's what I really like to do. Well, that isn't even, look at that. You put those two together and that card wasn't even, look at that. Wasn't even straight to begin with. That's all right. Well, all right. So there's that. Let's make sure it's not gonna, oh, that's not even gonna open. So how are we gonna do that? Let's just put that side on right now. I might have to make a little, I'll show you what I mean. I don't even know what it's called, but let's make it here. Little hinge. Let me put it on over here because it's definitely too long. I'm gonna cut that off. This is also how you can add pages into your junk journal if you feel you've taken too much paper out. Scoot that down just a little, up just a little. There. About as even as I'm gonna get it. The gifted line. This is a pretty card. Wish I had more like this. All right, so this one now will open this way, and this one's hinged in here. So we can cover that up somehow. I will work on that. There. Love that. That might be a good place to put a belly band. Isn't that pretty? We'll see. But yeah. All right. It's another thing I added. All right. I will let you go this time and get stuff together and work on some other stuff. And then we will hopefully put it together in the next video if I don't keep adding stuff. So these are some journaling cards I also wanted to add. These, yep, got to cover all that. I will cover these. Don't need to cover the, I think I will. I'll just cover them all. So I will get those done. I also have these. Oh, here, see, I cut those out too. I don't know that we'll need them though, but these are pretty too. I might stick, you know, them in, you know, pretty them up a little bit, stick one in each in the back, but all right, so I will get these covered and we will start putting stuff. I will definitely need more pockets. There's no way those 3 pockets will work. So I might have, or 4 pockets. So I will definitely have to make some more pockets. Maybe we can use some of these as a pocket. Maybe these can be pockets because I have a lot of tags and journaling cards. So we need some more pockets. So maybe these can be pockets. Don't know about that one. But I will get it worked out, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day. Bye now.